Remember back in the days, well, I say back in the days, a few weeks ago, the heat wave. Oh man, such a magical time that was. Everyone calling in sick to work, the exaggeration on TV. Oh, it's the hottest day since records began. Every single day, you're coming home after work, turn the fan on. No, not me. I didn't deal with the heat wave the way everyone else did. Let's take a trip down memory lane to see how I dealt with the heat wave. So it all started the first day of heat wave when I woke up and I was feeling extremely hot. Partially because, well, this is what I wear to sleep. Anyway, once I got up, I went for a walk, but somehow I ended up at my local fast food joint. Now, once I got home, I realized I bought 3 burger meals all for myself. Why? Well, we the people of UK have a lot of first world problems. And we don't tackle the problems head on. Instead, we eat fast food and pretend like our problems don't exist. So I thought to myself, if eating 1 burger meal solves my problem for a day, why not eat 3 burger meals and see if it actually solves this heat wave problem I've got going on for good? Frankly speaking, it didn't. It made me feel sick. By the way, I hope everyone knows this is a fictional story and I'm not a complete nut job. Anyway, moving on to heat wave day 2. Once again, I woke up feeling extremely hot, but this time I had a master plan going down. So I woke up and made my way to my local Heron Foods. Heron Foods, man. If you know, you know. I tell you straight, this is the best thing to happen to UK since records began. Anyway, let's carry on with this fictional story. So I picked up a tub of vanilla ice cream and then I headed towards my local supermarket called Safa. Yeah, that sounded a bit on the creepy side. Anyway, I came to buy some Pakistani mangoes. Again, if you know, you know. The best thing to happen to Pakistan since records began is Pakistani mangoes. As you can see, the mangoes look nice and I was actually going to buy it, but I don't know what came over me. I put the mango back and I headed back home. Once home, I found 2 boxes of freshly imported Bangladeshi mangoes. There's nothing strange about this part of the story, by the way. My mom gave these to me. Thank you, Gomma. Ze mozar am. Khayasta zan tanda yuse. Yeah, my mom watches the vlogs too. By the way, I can't keep up with this fictional story business anymore, so let's just carry on normally. One of the boxes, the mangoes look very strange, man. I've never saw anything like it. Anyway, let's open up the first box. As you can see, they look like standard mangoes. Well, I say standard. There's nothing standard about these. When you get 4 mangoes in a fancy box with these paper cuttings, multicolored ones, you better know there's nothing standard about them. £10 a box. What's wrong with the world, man? It costs you an arm and a leg to buy 4 mangoes. Now I'm only joking. You know what? These are the finest quality Bangladeshi mangoes going. You gotta pay a premium. Plus also, if you buy 2 boxes, I think it's £16. I bet everyone in UK is thinking, finest quality? Wait till Heron Foods starts importing these from Bangladesh. Everyone's going to be buying these at $2.99 a box. Do we Heron Foods? I dare ya. Anyway, let's move on to the next box. Now, as I was about to open the next box, I don't know what came over me. I started to read what it says on the box in Bengali. Bangladeshi Shushadu Am. Yeah, my mom taught me how to read Bangla when I was small. Thank you, Amma. Surwala tahte amra lagi khotota korso. Kunodin thank you hoichi na. Anyway, these are the mangoes that I was talking about. Look how unique they look. You know what? I've got quite a lot of subscribers in Bangladesh. It'll be fascinating to know which part of Bangladesh these are actually from. If you know, then leave in the comment section below. And for the people living in UK, please don't write they originate in Birmingham or a mythical tree on Brick Lane or something. You know what, man? I'm actually missing my fictional story. Let's start it all over again. So at this point of the heat wave, it started getting to me and I did something very strange. I got every single one of the mangoes stacked on top of one another. Now I'm only joking, I didn't do any of this. I just took one, got a knife, and started to peel it. Now, on a serious note, man, you know, these mangoes, I can understand why they are expensive. It tasted absolutely delicious, man. I know everyone's gonna say I'm exaggerating now, yeah, but you know, me and my brothers, I told you guys before, we go for walks, and my little brother actually sat down and he looked at me and he said, the mangoes were so nice that he actually changed his whole outlook of life. Okay, fine, slightly exaggerated. We did go for a walk, we did sit down. He didn't look at me, nor did he say any of them things. You know, it's really strange. You know, when I got these mangoes, I was expecting, you know, the long mangoes to be nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, they were nice, but you know, the standard shaped mangoes. I know there's that noise, but they were delicious, man. Seriously, it's like honey, if that makes sense. Anyway, what you're looking at now is what I tried with the mangoes, let's say on the third day of the heat wave. I thought to myself, I like vanilla ice cream, I like Bangladeshi shushadu am, why not mix it together? Oh man, this is the best thing I did since my records began. I really don't know why I didn't think of this before. Seriously, man, it tasted a lot nicer than it looks. Absolutely amazing. And yes, that's right, this is the exact thing that I ate which made me overcome the devastating heat wave of UK. So there you go, people. That's how I overcome the devastating heat wave of UK. And who knew Bangladeshi shushadu am would be the thing that solves it all for me. But then I received this comment saying, when you're gonna do a cooking video? So let's carry on with this fictional story. That was weird. Okay, so heat wave day 4. I woke up, went for a walk, ended up at my local fast food place and bought myself 3 boxes of 4 chicken wings and chips. No, I didn't. This did not happen. I did not make the same mistake as before in the other fictional story when I bought 3 burger meals. I learned my lesson. Fast food does not help you cool down in a heat wave. Let's start this all over again. Heat wave day 4. I woke up, got myself ready, went for a walk, ended up at my local fast food joint and bought myself 3 Donami and chips. What on earth, man? Every imaginary story or a fictional story, why do I always end up in a fast food place? Anyway, man, I ate the Donami and chips and I know it looks dry, but the chili sauce was in between the chips and Donami meat. Know what? No, I did not eat this Donami and chips. It's my fictional story. It's all in my head. Let's start this all over again. Heat wave day 4. I woke up, went to my local shopping center. Ah, yes, I broke the cycle. No more fast food places. You know what you're seeing now? This is my mind. What a peaceful state. Donami! No, Donami. Let's carry on with this fictional story. Yeah, so as I was saying, I went to my local shopping center, set up my camera, got my milk. Then I went to my local supermarket, yes, called Safa. Oh, you know, that's creepy, man. I gotta stop that, you know that. Anyway, I went in, picked up a few of them, you know, them jelly packy thingamajig, and I also bought something called faluda, or as the posh people call it, falud. A bit weird, they just don't mention the A at the end. Anyway, so once I got home, I got my brand new dessert cups out, and as you can see, I went savage mode opening them up because, you know, let's be honest, this fictional story, any moment I can end up at a local fast food place. Also, I was in a bit of a rush to, you know, cool down finally from this heat wave. So I set up all the glasses and then I got the milk and I started to heat it up. And once the milk was basically ready, I got the ready-made Faluda mix and I put it into the milk. By the way, I bet all the non-Asians watching this thinking, it's true what they say about Asians? They be wild and crazy. Having a hot dessert in a heat wave to cool down. Yeah, that's gonna work. Trust me, man, just chill. We, the Asians, we are a tropical people and we know exactly what to do to cool down in a heat wave. Now, on a serious note, you basically have to heat the milk up, put the mix in, and then basically let it cool down, and then put it into the fridge and leave it for a couple of hours. I'll be honest with you, it's a lot of headache making this. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, we also bought the jelly packets, and well, they take quite a while to get ready as well. All I'm gonna say is this dessert better cool me down, because if it doesn't, this fictional story may actually go to Heatwave Day 5. Nah, it's not gonna. It is not going there. We're gonna make this one work. Well, I say we're gonna make it work, but what on earth is going on here? This don't look right. Oh, you know what? This fictional story is stressing me out. I need to go to my good place. Yes, I know what everyone's thinking. What a peaceful state your mind is in. It's true, it really is. Done me. I have a little bit of disturbances here and there, but overall, my mind is in a good place. Chicken kebab. No, chicken kebab. Let's carry on with this fictional story. Yeah! Exactly 1 ঘন্টা 10 minute 10 second বাদে. Okay, so it's a few hours later, and yes, I know this fictional story isn't really making much sense. I mean, I don't know if I'm sitting on my sofa speaking to you guys, or maybe I'm sleeping with my mask on, imagining all of this. You know what my theory is about this vlog? I think I'm actually dreaming all of this, and you guys are basically hopping into different layers of my dream. Yeah, no, I took it from the film Inception. Anyway, this is reality for me now. So as you saw, the jelly has been all sliced up, and the faluda is all ready. By the way, it was actually in the fridge for the last few hours, so it's actually really nice and cool now. This ain't no hot dessert, by the way. Oh yeah, I actually forgot to mention, you know the ready-made mix of the falud, as the posh say, man, that had a lot of ingredients in it. It had probably about 4 or 5 different types of nuts and pistachios, and I don't know the rest. One thing I will say, as you can see, I added jelly, I added vanilla ice cream. If you are gonna make this, you don't really need to add jelly or ice cream, because it's extremely sweet as it is. But you know, as I mentioned earlier, we are Asians, and guess what? If something is unhealthy, we always have to push it to make it a bit more unhealthier. You gotta give it to me though, whoever that person was that left that comment saying you gotta do a cooking video. Well, I don't know if this is a cooking video, but this dessert is looking like a shop bought dessert, let's be honest. You know what's really sad, which makes me really upset? This is a fictional story, so I can't even taste the dessert. Actually, you know what? Who says in a fictional story you can't taste your food? It's my story. I make you up as I go. Let's take a wee bite. Yeah! Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. আমার জান প্রাণ মন আত্মা সব তা বরফ লাহান ঠান্ডা হয়ে গেছে. Well, there you go, people. That's the story of how I escaped reality and I ended up in a parallel universe. Sorry, I mean how I overcame the devastating heat wave of UK. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.